Welcome to the Real Maxi Pets channel.
Hello everyone! Welcome back to our channel, a space of discovery, adventure, and good cheer for the whole family. At this beautiful time, when the crowns of trees are covered with yellow, orange, and red shades, and a pleasant chill is blowing outside, we decided to tell you about the most recognizable autumn animals. So let's get started. The first in our collection is an unusual animal called Dormouse. This rodent of the family Gliridae got its name from their characteristic of going into a long hibernation. They can hibernate for up to 6 months, venturing outside from their lodge to search for food. The best time of year to do this is in the fall before the cold weather sets in, when the fruit of fruit and nut trees is ripening. Dormouse are small animals that grow up to 7 inches long and weigh up to 6 ounces. They are generally similar to mice, but have furry tails and are excellent at moving through tree crowns. Today, these animals are sometimes found as pets, but this is rare as they are considered exotic animals. The red squirrel is also particularly fond of fall. At this time, these animals actively move through the trees in search of their favorite treat, nuts. And at the sight of people who have brought treats to these cute animals, they run with joy to taste the treats. The red squirrel lives mainly in forest coniferous and deciduous areas throughout Eurasia. The long tail helps the squirrel to keep its balance and steer when it jumps from tree to tree and runs along branches, and can also keep the animal warm during sleep. The red squirrel feeds mainly on tree seeds, carefully breaking apart conifer cones to get to the seeds inside, mushrooms and nuts. They put excess food into hiding places called middens, either burying them in the ground or in nooks or burrows in trees, and eats them when food becomes scarce. The coloration of the red squirrel's coat depends on the time of year and habitat. In the fall time, the animal has orange and red shades in its coloring. And with the onset of winter, the coloring darkens to dark brown-black shades. Please subscribe to our channel. Next, we will introduce you to the barn owl, which in the fall time especially activates its hunting for rodents and other small mammals, which make up to 90% of their diet. The barn owl is the most widespread owl species in the world and one of the most common bird species, inhabiting almost every continent except polar and desert regions. The fall time is especially preferable for these birds, as the daylight hours gradually shorten and the nights become longer, and the winter frosts have not yet arrived. These are excellent conditions for successful hunting. Hunting at dusk or night, the barn owl can target prey and dive to the ground. This bird hunts by flying slowly, quartering the ground and hovering over areas where prey may be hiding. The barn owl has long, broad wings that allow it to maneuver and turn sharply, and it has excellent sensitive hearing that allows it to smell prey in even the most unremarkable places. The red deer is one of the largest species of deer. They can also be considered the most fall-loving animals. At this time of year, it is much easier to camouflage from predators in the yellow-red forest, and the winter cold has not yet arrived, and the trees have not shed their leaves. The red deer lets out a loud cry, and with such sounds, shows its greatness and scares away enemies or communicates with its relatives. Female red deer are much smaller than males and have no antlers, and are characterized by light-colored spots along the body at a young age. Adult male red deer are quite strong and are characterized by massive, beautiful antlers, which serve as their main means of attack and defense. Males often engage in power fights among themselves for their superiority in the pack, in order to protect their family or simply to train as a game. After such fights, the antlers of the red deer are often broken, but fortunately, they regenerate and grow back over time. Please leave a comment this video. Bears love fall because they can actively satiate themselves and gain physical fitness before hibernating for the winter. These carnivorous mammals are widespread throughout the world, with their main habitat being the dense forests of North America, South America, and Eurasia. They can be diurnal or nocturnal and have an excellent sense of smell. Despite their heavy build and clumsy gait, they are adept at running, climbing, and swimming. Bears use shelters, such as caves and logs, as dens. Most species burrow into dens for the winter and go into a long hibernation, up to 100 days. Therefore, fall is truly the most comfortable time of year for bears. The red fox takes special advantage of its coloration during the autumn season. Its red-orange colored coat serves as an excellent camouflage against yellowing trees when hiding from predators or hunting prey. The red fox is found throughout the Northern Hemisphere, including much of North America, Europe, and Asia. The population of these animals has been growing strongly in recent times, and they are increasingly colonizing from wild forests closer to the human habitation of villages and cities. These animals are quite sociable with humans and do not pose a threat to humans. The red fox differs from other fox species in its ability to quickly adapt to new environmental conditions, especially in the fall and winter. And finally, the wolf. These animals are also particularly fond of fall, when their most active prey hunting season comes. The wolf are a canine species, the largest of the wild representatives of the family Canidae, living in Eurasia and North America. They roam in nuclear families consisting of a mated pair and their offspring. Wolves, as well as domesticated dogs, despite their wildness, are quite playful. This is especially evident in adolescence to maturity, when wolf babies play with each other. Please like this video. Wolves are known for their chilling howls, which they use to communicate with other wolves. The wolf is primarily carnivorous and feeds on large wild ungulate mammals, as well as smaller animals, birds, and livestock. Wolf fur is usually mottled, white, brown, gray, and black, and varies slightly depending on the season. In winter, the wolf's fur becomes fluffier and more resistant to frost. So today we showed you our themed selection of animals that are most active during the fall season. We hope you enjoyed it. And beautiful autumn landscapes are now also actively pleasing our eyes, so we invite you to enjoy these golden hues of nature and fresh air with the whole family. We wish you well and a great fall family vacation. See you again.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Real Maxi Pets channel. Like and share.